Hey everybody, what's going on? I thought I would make a video just kind of letting you guys know some ways that you can support your favorite creators without having to spend money, without having to subscribe on Twitch or join their Patreons or whatever it may be. Because I get comments and I see comments on other people's channels of things like, how does this person not have more subscribers? How does this video not have more views? Things like that. And I think there's this idea. I see a lot of people in stream say, I would subscribe, but I can't afford it, or I would donate, but I can't afford it. So I wanted to let some of you know that you don't have to put money in to help someone grow, or even financially, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we move on. So this is going to be 5 things that you can do that are easy and free that will help your favorite creators grow, and in turn have more financial success as well. Now let me say before I say any of these, the responsibility lies on the content creator to create content that you want to watch and engage with and do the things that I'm going to talk about. So by no means am I telling you to just do this across the board and put yourself out over it. The responsibility lies with the content creator to make content that you want to do these things with. But having said that, now I'm just gonna tell you some things that you can do so that they're in your head. Because, for example, the first one is subscribing. Now it sounds self-explanatory, right? It sounds very obvious, but I personally used to be really bad about watching a channel and not subscribing. And it wasn't because I was trying to be stingy with my subscriptions or anything. It just didn't occur to me to subscribe. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but for a long time on YouTube, it didn't register. You know, there were a lot of YouTubers that I watched for a really long time without subscribing because they kept showing up in my feed, and every time they uploaded I would watch them, and it just didn't pop into my head. And I think that's probably the case here a lot for all of us, for all the creators in this community. I think there's probably a lot of people that are watching our videos that aren't subscribing, and it's not necessarily on purpose. It's just not occurring. And, you know, a lot of us, we don't really harp on the subscribe thing. We're not like, smash that fucking subscribe button and all that stuff. So maybe it's just not occurring. But it is very helpful. And the reason that it's very helpful is because the more people that subscribe, the more feeds, our videos are gonna start to get put in your feed if they're not already. But the subscriber count goes up. When it hits a certain point, we start to become a little more eligible for potential sponsorships and things of that nature. And it's just very encouraging. It's very motivating for the subscriber count to be noticeably going up on a consistent basis. You know, if you're uploading videos all the time, and you're only getting you're getting very little views, not really any new subs, eventually, everybody's got a different threshold for this, but eventually it's going to wear on you. You're going to start to slow down and lose your motivation, and you know, maybe just feel like this isn't for you or whatever. And that's not always the case. Sometimes it takes a really long time. You know, it took me a really long time to really start catching on YouTube and getting some numbers. So subscribing is one very quick, very easy way to do it, and very beneficial. Next on the list, we have liking and or commenting. Basically, any form of engaging with the video is very helpful. You'll hear YouTubers talk about an algorithm from time to time, and while none of us really know for sure the details of it, over time, a lot of people who are, you know, smarter than I am have figured out some of the behaviors of it, and there's some pretty strong speculation as to how it works and what types of things it favors. And one thing that's pretty set in stone at this point is that engagement is very beneficial for a video. So liking and or commenting shows engagement, because the whole point of the algorithm, the whole thing YouTube is trying to do is extend viewers' YouTube sessions. They want to keep you on YouTube for as long as possible. So anything that's indicative of keeping a viewer on YouTube is going to get favored. And that's kind of the theme of this whole list as we go down it. Liking and commenting shows that you're there, shows that you're active, shows that you're engaging, and shows that you're likely to stick around for a minute. So any video that makes you do that is a video the algorithm's going to want to get behind and push out to more people. So engaging with videos of creators that you like is going to be very beneficial for them, because the more eyes that the video gets put in front of, the more potential there is for more views, more engagement, more subscribers, things like that. Number 3 on the list is sharing videos. Now this one I think is not super common, and I don't know that it's, I think I would probably say that this would be the least important of the ones I'm listing, but it could still be helpful. I know that a lot of us have our rounds we make when we upload a video. I post in my own Discord, I post in the Raid Discord. There's a couple of other Discords I'm in that have channels specifically for content creators to post their videos, and then I post on Reddit. Now, if I get 1,000 views a day on a video when I upload it, that's 1,000 people who are probably plugged into places that I'm not plugged into, other Discords, other communities, other groups, and sharing videos that you like with those other places can be very helpful. And depending on the video and depending on the crowd and depending on how things work out, it could be extremely beneficial, right? You could bring a lot of new eyes to a creator that you like by sharing videos with the places that you're plugged in that are relevant to the video, right? Don't just, you know, if you're in a cooking Discord, you don't need to be sharing raid videos in there, but anything that's relevant to a group you're in, it couldn't hurt to share it, and it could be very beneficial for the creator in question. So next on the list, we have turning on notifications. Now this is a pretty big one. And again, keep in mind that all of these, I'm not telling you to do any of these if you don't want to do them for any given creator. But if you like what someone's doing and you want to support them, this is a really good way to do it. Turning on notifications so that you're notified as soon as they upload a video is very beneficial for a creator. And the reason that is because there's a period of time when a video goes up where click-through rate is being measured. And the better the click-through rate is in the early stages of a video, the more the algorithm is going to push it. So when I upload a video currently, I average about 100 views an hour for 10 to 12 hours, and then it starts to slow down a little bit. I usually end up with about 1,000 to 1,500 views on a video within the first 24 hours. If my click-through rate goes up in the early stages of that video being uploaded, those numbers are going to go up significantly because the algorithm is going to say, people are seeing this, they're immediately clicking it, we need to get it out to more people, because again, the whole point of it is to keep people on YouTube, to keep them engaged, and to extend the session of the viewer on YouTube. So any video that's making people click through quickly is going to be a very, very favorable video. So turning on notifications is a really, really big one. Turning on notifications and showing up when you see a video go up from someone that you like. You know, I personally, the other creators that I like, that I've gotten close with, I have subscribed, turned on notifications, and when I see that they upload, I click it and I let it play. Even if I don't necessarily have time to watch it, I'll drag it over to the other monitor and just let it go. I give them the click through and I give them the watch time. And watch time is the last one on the list. Watch time is very important as well because it's a more measurable stat on how long you're keeping someone on YouTube, right? If my video is 12 minutes and people are watching for a minute, not really going to be too favorable. Whereas if that same video, if a video of the same length is keeping someone around for 7 or 8 minutes, even better. And if someone's watching the whole video, even better, right? So being there soon and watching the entire video or watching a large portion of the video is extremely helpful to a creator. And again, let me reiterate, the responsibility lies solely on the creator to make content that makes you want to do those things, right? I'm not telling you to go out of your way and sit through videos you don't want to sit through. The responsibility lies on us to make videos that make you want to do these things. But if there's a creator that you like and you enjoy their content and you want to support them, then those are some ways that you can do it that are going to be very beneficial for them. They're free and they're not hard. Again, as long as you enjoy the content. I'm not telling you to suffer through something you don't want to suffer through. So, and then, you know, I do things like when I make a how to build video, I kind of shoot myself in the foot in one way because I do the masteries and artifacts in the first 30 seconds. And I know that's what a lot of people are there for. So I'm kind of inviting you to come watch a video and leave in the first 30 seconds. So I'm going to continue to do it that way because that's just the way that I think I should do it at this point. And people really seem to appreciate it. Sometimes you don't really care about me breaking down the skills and doing all that. So I show you what a lot of you are there for first, and then I go on to the rest of the video. However, it is not really beneficial to me to make my videos in that fashion. But like I said, I'm going to continue to do it because it's the way that I like to do it, and it's the way that I think I should be doing it for me. So that's it. Those are, again, 5 easy, free ways that you can help your creators, as long as you deem them deserving of that, right? Don't sit through stuff you don't want to sit through. And I think that pretty much covers it. So some of you probably knew some of this stuff, and maybe some of you did not. And that was kind of the point, is just kind of to educate and let you know you don't have to give us money. There are many more ways to support us than just giving us money. So if you're in a stream or you're on a channel, I see people that genuinely feel bad that they can't afford to subscribe or donate. You can be just as beneficial to us through some of these methods as you could by giving us money, because as I said, the more that our channels grow, the more money we make, the more potential sponsors we get. It is extremely beneficial to us. So don't feel like you can't contribute just because you don't have the money to give. It is 100% not necessary and not the only way to do it. So that's it. Hope you guys got a kick out of this. I know it's not really a raid video, it's more of just a general YouTube video, but hopefully you got something out of it and enjoyed listening to me ramble for a little bit. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon.